all you beautiful people watching. My name is Miguel Pesqueira.
I'm Maya Cervantes.
And today we're about to some shocking news. We hope that you'll listen carefully because your life could be endangered. This rare disease, known as Dercum disease, has again surfaced. The disease has multiple names like Andre's disease, adiposis dolorosa, and fatty tissue rheumatism.
Unfortunately for all us women, it has been shown that we are 20 times more likely to develop this painful disease. This disease could target people of any ages, although most cases reported have been among women of 45 to 60 years old that are usually overweight and postmenopausal. And due to how rare this disease is, there is not much knowledge and research founded upon it. Dercum disease is mainly appointed upon by the symptoms a patient may be experiencing. Currently, a little research found that the disease may be autoimmune in nature, as well as a sex-linked influence.
Some symptoms that you could be experiencing if you suffer from Dercum disease are the formation of lipomas, which are growths of adipose tissue under the skin, most likely to be found in the trunk, upper arms, and upper legs. These malformations have a very extensive range of pain in both. This pain is due to lipomas pressing down on nearby pain nerves. Mysteriously, it has also been found that people diagnosed with Dercum disease often experience swelling, usually on the hands, in addition to weight gaining. Other symptoms involve fatigue, weakness, a tendency to bruise easily, headaches, stiffness, arthritis, hypertension, depression, and not being able to concentrate, as well as other symptoms.
To diagnose this disease, experts perform a detailed observation on multiple fatty growths. They perform biopsies in which they evaluate and identify such growths as lipomas.
Some other differential diagnoses involve fibromyalgia, lipodema, panniculitis, endocrine disorders, primary psychiatric disorders, multiple symmetric lipomatosis, familial multiple lipomatosis, and adipose tissue tumors.
Currently, no specific treatment exists for Dercum disease. Treatment is directed toward the certain symptoms the carrier of the disease is experiencing. Various painkillers, like analgesics, have been used, but little more effectiveness were shown. Injections of corticosteroids have also been used to treat individuals with Dercum disease. However, in one reported case, the use of high dose of corticosteroids was linked as the possible cause of the disease. The use of the painkiller lidocaine may provide temporary relief from pain, as well as cortisone injections. Surgical excision of fatty tissue deposits around joints may temporarily relieve symptoms, although recurrences often develop. Liposuction has been used as a supportive treatment for some individuals with Dercum disease and may provide an initial reduction in pain and improvement in quality of life. These effects may lessen over time.
Psychotherapy in consultation with pain management specialists may be helpful for enabling affected individuals to cope with long-term intense pain. Other treatment is symptomatic and supportive. The transmission. Dercum disease is believed to be transmitted in an autosomal dominant manner with a complete penetrance, meaning that out of a person's 2 copies of genes, one of them is altered. It is particularly strong in the line of a great grandmother, mother, daughter. However, most reported cases of adipose dolorosa appear to be sporadic, meaning that it is the only case to be diagnosed in one's family.
The integumentary system is affected if having Dercum disease. The integumentary system is responsible for the protection of the body against hazardous chemicals, disease, UV light, and physical damage in the outside environment. This system also regulates the temperature of the body by releasing water through sweat glands. This organ system is composed of skin, hair, nails, follicles, and exocrine glands. In addition to the integumentary system being affected, so is the nervous system, in which sensory cells are pressed down by liposa and neurotransmitters are released, causing depression and other reactions, as well as the endocrine system, which then releases hormones to the bloodstream in order for hypertension to take place.
The skin is the largest organ of the integumentary system in the human body. It is divided into 3 layers which all play a tremendously important role. The epidermis is the top layer which works as a barrier for the environment and projects our skin color. The dermis is the middle layer which is composed of all the follicles, sweat glands, and connective tissue. And the third and deepest layer, named the subcutaneous layer, contains all the adipose tissue and connective tissue as well. The liposa are forming the subcutaneous layer of the largest organ of the integumentary system. This disease harms the body system by attacking healthy body tissue due to an autoimmune response. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.
I'm done.